Okay, last video we talked about how to define our perfect day and how can we find our own goal and reverse engineers to find our own goal that we really like, the fulfilling goal. So if you haven't watched it yet, at the end of this video, I will have that video link at the end. So now we found our journey goal, fulfilling goal. We want to travel and then go to the destinations, but we limited with our limited belief, so we cannot get there. So we just not try, not getting it. Like we just failing here, failing there. If we have that, if you're smooth, you work hard, you get there. Yes, right. I know working hard will get there, but working hard 24/7, you're gonna ruin your health. So it gotta be a better way. So better way is to look at your limitations, where they're coming from. Limited belief, where they're coming from. So psychologists said most of the limited belief come where in 0 to 7 years old. Some of them say 0 to 10 years old. So during that time, right, we call it survival mode. We need to survive. We don't know that we're human. We're just born. We don't know we're human. We touch fire. Mom said, don't touch the fire. It will burn you. Okay. We do certain things. Mom said, don't do that. Right. And then they also say, right, money doesn't grow on a tree. Okay. You need to work hard for your money. Right. So that belief, always put it in our belief systems. So now we have limited belief. Right. So we have to look into those limited beliefs, see whether they're true or not true. How to do that is, let's say, work hard for your money. Work hard to achieve your goal, right? The thing is, work hard even though your heart don't want it. Work hard for that job, right? Because hard work will get you there. But your heart say, no, this is not for me. But your mom said, no, this is for you, right? You have to be a doctor, right? So that's why we need to question all these beliefs that we get during the childhood. Because what mommy said and daddy said and society said during that time, we believe in it. That's why childhood is very important. They're saying that a man, if you give me a child that since when they're born, you give me a child, and then after 7 years, right, I'll train them after 7 years or I educate them after 7 years. After that, right, I'll tell you roughly what life he will live, what beliefs he will live, and then he will do that, make the decisions, how he make the decisions based on that 0 to 7 years old or 0 to 10 years old. So that's why those limited beliefs stop us from doing things. But that limited belief also good. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing bad. Remember, we are perfectly imperfect. These limitations, some of it is imperfect, some of it is perfect. So we need to know which ones is imperfect for us, but we can't correct everything because we have this much time, right? If we use that much time and then to correct our imperfections, we don't have time to live life. We don't have time for our family. So we don't do that. So that's why we have a creation path that we created, and we go in there. Okay, this is a limited belief that, okay, I'll take it and then investigate or analyze it, see whether this belief is true or not true. For example, you have to work hard for your money, right? We will look at that and see whether that's true or not. For you, maybe it's true. For Steve Jobs, it's not true. For people that entrepreneur, it's not true. So they use, depends on which entrepreneur. There's two type of business the entrepreneur. One is business owner, one is self-employed. Self-employed definitely need to work hard. Business owner, they need to use systems, business systems. So yeah, we will talk about it a bit more, how to overcome this in the next video.